Alrighty. Hello, Scrap Mechanic Builders. I'm getting really tired of watching these tutorials about people showing you how to build a sky map or a skybox map, a house on the sky. And every last one of them, they were doing it completely wrong. If you see the wall here, if you build something on this wall, and if you remove something from it, it breaks off the wall and falls down, and it will not stay there. There's a simple solution to solve this problem. It's really easy. Put down a block. You put down a bearing. You build onto that bearing. Oh, shit. It's also important to put a controller on it before you start building, or otherwise it does that. Okay, let's try this again. Build onto the bearing. You can add to the bearing all you want. You can remove stuff from it. It's not falling down. It's going to stay there forever until you remove the place where it's attached to. Then it falls off. It is possible to build a skybox, a sky house, whatever you want to call it, without it falling off every time you remove something or delete something. Very simple, just add a bearing to it. The only thing to remember is you should try and keep the area where the bearing is the center of where your house is going to be, because the bearing will stretch. It might break. I've never had it break on me before, but there's a possibility that it will break. Let's see. I'll run over here real quick and see if I can get myself up to the ceiling. Okay, I am on the ceiling. I am on the sky. This is the end of the sky box, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm up there. You put up your first block to build the ceiling, and then everybody attaches to this block, and they start building themselves a house, and then they go, oops, I made a mistake, take a block away, and it falls down. It's going to do that, and it's going to keep doing that. All you have to do is add a simple bearing to it, and you can build onto this. You can delete from it all you want. You can add anything you want to it. Just remember to attach the controller to it, or otherwise if something hits it, it's going to turn it and it's going to screw up the position that it's at. But that is how you build a sky house or a sky box. Very simple, just add a bearing. Like I said, try to keep the bearing the center of your house and build out away from that. Because it does stretch and sometimes it will tilt the house, it will bend the house. It also creates some lag to the map, but it's fun and it's worth it. Why people are building this is because they keep saying that they're going to come out with a survival mode, and this is like the perfect house to get away from anything if somebody's going to be attacking you. If it's going to be multiplayer or whatever, it'd be really hard to get into a house that's built onto the wall or under the ceiling. But that is how you build a skybox house or a sky house. With a bearing, you attach a block to the ceiling, attach a bearing to it, and attach the controller, and then start building from there. I can do anything I want to this. It's not going to fall off as long as I don't delete this block right here. Then it will fall. And that's it. Just that simple. It's a long ways down, by the way. That went through the ground. And here it comes again. But that's it. Really simple. Thanks for watching. If I can get my mouse back somehow and shut this video off.